Now, we're going to take up one more problem on projections of solids. The problem number 132. A square pyramid, 35 mm sides of base and 60 mm axis length rests on HP on one of its corners such that the two bases containing the corner on which it rests make equal inclination with HP. Draw the projections of the pyramid when the axis of the pyramid is inclined to HP at 40 degrees and to VP at 30 degrees. So how to solve this problem by using AutoCAD software? So here this will going to be the final solution. So to do that, first we will go for the AutoCAD screen and switch off the grid mode and switch on the ortho mode. The command is limits, lower left corner 0, 0, upper right corner. So we will going to take 297, 210, then zoom all and go to line, select some arbitrary point and take the distance as 297 here and give the distance through the keyboard. Then take distance as 210 here. Then you take 297 and then say close. Then go to zoom extends, zoom 0.6x now. Then go to layer, click on the new layer, type the layer by name XY. Click on new, type the layer by name locus. Click on new, type the layer by name axis. Click on new, type the layer by name front view. Click on new, type the layer by name front view hidden. Then you click on new, type the layer by name top view. Click on new, type the layer by name top view hidden. Now we need to go for the line width. So layer 0 will going to have a projector line, so 0.05. So XY line will going to be of 0.13. The locus line again will going to have 0.05. And the axis line will going to be of 0.05. And then the front view will going to be of 0.5. And the front view hidden will going to be of 0.3. And the top view will going to be of 0.5. And top view hidden will going to be of 0.3. Now we go for top view hidden with the top view should be on blue color. And the top view should be again of blue color. Then the front view hidden should be of red color. And the front view, this one should be of front view. Then the axis should be of magenta color. Then you just come down to locus. You just click on solid. So load, then just go to dash dot and say OK. And then again go to load, center, OK. And then click on load, type hidden, hidden. Type H and say OK. Now we have clicked on locus. The locus should have dash dot and say OK. And the front view axis should be of center line. You just click on center and say OK. Click on front view hidden, which is continuous. You make that it has hidden layer, hidden line type. And the top view should also have the hidden line type. So you're going to get this. So once you do that, you just close the layers. Now you just come down to the solution. So we want to create the polygon of 35 mm sides. So to do that, so go to polygon and take the number of sides as 4. Take edge, you click on this at the rate 35 less than 45. Once you do that, then go to line, take intersection point of this and take intersection point of this, and then go to line int of this and take intersection point of this. Then go to move, select this entire thing and bring it down. Then go to line, draw a horizontal line and you take the height as 60. So go to offset, take the distance as 60. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this, and then int of this. Now you just go to mirror, select these two and then mirror with reference to this line. So then go to erase this, then go to fillet between these two and similarly between these two. Then go to break this, then go to break, select this line, go to first point, take int of this and say at the rate, then go to fillet between these two. Now once you do that, now we need to go for changing the layers. You just click on this, you take this entire thing and go to layer, you take this as front view, and then you just click on this and you take these two, then go to layer, make that layer as top view. So you just click on the line weight display. Now you just come down to copy this entire thing and copy it to the next position. Then you says the axis is inclined to HP at 40 degrees. So then go to rotate, select this entire thing and take intersection point of this. So you take 50 degrees. Then go to move, take previous and you take this here. Then go to line, take INT of this and draw a horizontal line. And you just go to line, take intersection point of this and draw perpendicular to this. And then go to line, take INT of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take INT of this and draw perpendicular to this now. Then go to fillet between these two now. Then go to line, take INT of this and draw a horizontal line. And take line, INT of this. Then go to line, take INT of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to trim, select between these two and trim this. Then go to line, take INT of this and take intersection point of this and take INT of this and take INT of this and take INT of this and take intersection point of this and take intersection point of this. Then go to break this, take first point, take INT of this and say at the rate, then break first point, take INT of this and say at the rate. So you just go to this and you make these two lines invisible. So to do that, you just take these two and you just click on this, go to layer, take this as top view. Then you just click on these two lines, then go to layer, make that layer as top view hidden, and you just click on this and make this as 10. So once you do that, so again you just click on these two, you make this as 20. So once you do that, now we have this line, go to line, take INT of this and now you just come down to this and draw this line. So you just go to DDIM and then go to modify. So go to primary units, you make this as up to second decimal point and take the text height as 3 and align with the dimension line, center becomes above, take offset from the origin as 3, symbols and arrows, takes the arrow size as 3, offset from the origin as 3 and say OK and say close. Now we just go for dim and take intersection point of this. So from here you take INT of this, so you're going to get it as 45. So you just come down to this, you just come down to zoom window. Now it is 45.96. So you just go to line, take nearest point on this. So what is the angle through which you need to be rotated? It is by 30 degrees. So at the rate you take 100. You just at the rate type 100. Then go to line, take nearest point on this and take at the rate 100 less than minus 30 degrees. So you just go to circle, take nearest point on this. So what is the dimension of the height, which is 60 mm? So radius is 60. So you just go to line, take intersection point of this and draw a horizontal line. Then go to break this circle till here, and from here you remove this. Then go to erase and then go to trim, select this and trim this here. Now you just go to circle, take center of this. What is the radius? 45.96. Then you just break this here and from this side. Then go to erase here and just go to erase and then go to erase this also, so it didn't require. Then go to copy, select this entire drawing and then go to base point of displacement as the intersection point and take the center of this as this. Once you do that, then go to rotate this entire drawing. So you take base point, take INT of this and take the reference. So reference you take intersection point of this and take intersection point of this, then rotate it through this angle, so you will going to get this. So here you break this line till here, then you just click on this, go to layer, make that layer as the locus layer, and you take this as 10. So you're going to get the line type here. Then go to break this, and similarly. So now you just go to line, take int of this line, take int of this and draw a horizontal projector. Then go to line, take int of this and draw a vertical projector. Then go to line, so you just go to fillet between these two. Now you come down to line, take int of these two, then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to fillet between these two. Similarly, line, take int of this and then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this now. Then go to line, int of this. So you take intersection of this, take intersection of this and take intersection of this. Then go to int of this and take intersection of this. Then go to fillet between this line and this line. Then go to line, take int of this and take intersection part of this, and then int of this. Then go to line, take int of this and take intersection part of this. Now once you do that, then you just click over this and go to layer and make that layer as an axis layer and take this distance as 10. So once you do that, you will going to get this is the axis line. So you say all the exterior edges of the boundaries of the solids are visible. So that is only this edge will going to be the invisible. So to do that, you just click on this and you click on this. So this, all this will going to be the front view, and the edge, two visible edges can never cross. So this will going to be the front view hidden. So this edge will going to have around 15. So you will going to get this. Now once you get this, then go to zoom previous, then go to break this line till here, and you break this line till here, and you just click on this and you just click on this and go to layer, make that layer as XY. So once you do that, now you just move this entire drawing from this side towards this, then go to DDIM. So you just go to modify and come down to the primary units and make this precision as 0. Say OK and say close. Now once you do that, then you just go to dim, take intersection point of this and you take int of this. So here you put up the ortho mode, so you're going to get 35 and take int of this and take intersection part of this. So you're going to get it as here you're going to get it as 60. Then go to angular dimension, you select between these two, so this angle will be equal to 40 degrees. Then you just angular dimension, sorry, you just go to dim, you just go to angular, select between this line and this line, so you're going to get 30, and you again go to angular, dim, you go to angular, select between these two, so here go to get text, give space, enter. So accordingly you're going to get this. So then go to dim TED, you will come down to this, you take 30 degrees, so you're going to get this as the angle as 30, and you just click on this, so take 40. So this is how you'll be able to create this drawing, and also the dimensioning has been done. Now we go for the text. So you just click on this and take the height as 3, and this as capital X, and this as VP, and this as HP now. So once you do that, then you come down to Y. So here you mark this as small a, and you mark this as B, C, D, and this as O, and this as O1. So here you mark this as O dash, and here it as A dash, here it as B dash, here it as C dash, and here it as D dash, and here you will going to get it as O1 dash. So once you do that, then O1 dash. Now you just go to move, switch off the ortho mode, you take X and you take VP. So switch off the ortho mode, you take VP and you take HP, and here you mark this as Y. So here you make it A, you mark it as B, and you mark it as C, and you mark it as D now. So here you mark as O and this as O1. So once you do that, so you're going to get it as A dash, so you're going to get it as O1 dash, this as B dash, and this as D dash, and this as C dash. So this marks as O dash. So then you just click on all these things, and you go to layer, you make that layer as front view. Then you click on this B, O, O1, B, C, and A. Go to layer, make that layer as top view. Now you just go to copy. So now what you need to do is you copy this A, B, D, and O1 dash and O dash here. So you just copy this O dash here, and you copy this A dash here, and you copy this B dash here, and you copy this D dash here in bracket, and you copy this O1 dash here. Once you do that, so you copy this C here, and you copy O and this as O1, and this as A, and this as C, and this as B, and this as D. So once you do that, now you just copy O here, and this A will come here, sorry, this A will be here, and this B will be here, and this C will come here, and this D will be here, and this O1 will come here. Now once you do that, you just go to move, you move this A somewhere here now. Then once you do that, then go to D text, you mark this as O dash, and then you come down with this as A dash, this as B dash, and this as C dash, and this as D dash, and this as O1 dash. So then go to move, so O dash, so you mark this as B dash, so you come down to A dash, O1 dash, C dash, and this as D dash. So you just click on this, click on this, click on this, A dash, D dash, and C dash, and go to layer, make that layer as front view. So this is how you will be able to create this drawing by using AutoCAD software. So this will going to be the final solution, and of course you just go to mtext, you select this, and you come down to the formatting, come down to symbol, and you mark this as beta. So then just dim TED, text edit dimension, so you take it out, then go to move, select this and move it here, which is beta inclination. So this is how you will be able to create this drawing by using AutoCAD software. So this is the final solution. Thank you.